Has been covering this story from the beginning. She joins us now to weigh in. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning.
The White House now pressing for the release of this memo.
That's right. The White House is pressing for the release of the memo. And not only that, we know that probably within the week, and now I'm not guessing tomorrow, I've been hearing different things, the House Intelligence Committee will go to a vote on this first. This is what has to happen first. We know that the president right now, according to my sources, is not going to object to the release of the memo. And I think that's what's most important here. And then that memo will go public before the American people. A lot of the congressmen who have seen this, the congressional members, say it's shocking. They say it needs to be exposed, and it deals with FISA abuse. This is really going to be big, Pete.
Absolutely. Well, a lot of the sources you've had, and also, I don't want to conflate the two, but you've got sources. Devin Nunes has had whistleblowers coming to him inside the Intelligence Committee. Give us a peek behind the curtain as best you can, the level of FISA abuse that may be at issue here.
I think this is important for the American people to understand. There's been this big debate. We hear people now coming out in the U.S. intelligence community, the Department of Justice, and other Democrats who are saying, look, don't release this memo. We need to review it first. There's classified information in it. What they don't realize is that a lot of people have already gone and spoken to members of the Intelligence Committee, part of the investigatory committee. These are whistleblowers from the intelligence community who are saying, look, we need to investigate this. There's been extraordinary FISA abuse. We want it to go public. Please let the American people know. I found it very interesting, Griff and Pete, that when they leaked the dossier, unsubstantiated, unverified dossier gets leaked to the American people through BuzzFeed. Other news agencies had seen this dossier. Remember, the FBI had this dossier first, and then it starts to leak out to the public. And now nobody in those communities, particularly in the intelligence, the Dems, the DOJ, wants the memo, the FISA memo of investigation for the American people. That's an interesting dichotomy there.
Sarah, let me ask you just a little bit. The Democrats also say they're going to release their memo. What is that?
So apparently the Democrats have a memo. Now, they say this memo is going to kind of placate what they call politicization of the Republican memo. I would like to wait and see what comes out of that.
Sure.
Because in the memo, in the FISA memo that's being drawn up by Devin Nunes and by the investigators inside the committee, the one that's already been done, I believe already been reviewed by the president, it's very detailed and it names names. I don't think those names will be redacted. I think what the Democrats want to do is redact the names, redact the processes, and that's what they're going to do with their memo. But look, it's not going to stop them. It's not going to stop them from releasing their own memo and putting out their own point of view.
Well,
but
they want to redact the details. I mean, help us, though, because there's going to be a defense, whether it's the deep state, the FBI, DOJ, folks named Democrats. What are they going to say? Are they going to say, well, we really thought they were colluding, so we had to unmask these names? Preempt what the defense will be when this exposes things?
Well, see, that's not really going to work because they're going to have to prove, look, they're going to have to show that there was a reason to unmask these names. They're going to have to show what evidence they used to unmask these names. And let's just go back because a lot of people forget about
we only got 10 seconds here, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, so if you just go back to the past and realize that they unmasked hundreds of people at the end of the election, that should give your answer.
I'm an expert at asking big questions and not letting you answer at all. Sarah, I'm sorry about that, but you've done great work. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Sarah, very much. Stay tuned. Diamond and Silk, that's coming up next. You don't want to miss it.
They came out of nowhere, sir.
How many of them?
We don't know. Dozens.
All right, let's teach these freaks some manners.
Good luck out there, Captain.
Thanks, but I don't need luck. I have skill. I don't have my keys.
All hands, we are looking for the captain's keys again. They are on a silver carabiner.
Oh, this is bad.
As long as people misplace their keys, you can count on Geico saving folks money. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Wayfair, you got just what I need. It's the feeling of done and done. It's so much fun. Easy as a click, and done comes quick. It can even look